Good morning. Guys, can you hear me? Girls and boys, can you hear me?
Yes, miss.
Okay, Kesha. Thank you. Good morning, Pulasti. Okay. Just now I got a homework. Oh, I think Nadira sent me, right? What about others? Hopefully, I think I gave you a homework to be done, isn't it? In the last class. Chart එකක් අඳින්න කියලා කිව්ව නේද? Who have done the homework? මං හිතන විදිහට මං ඔයාලට ටේබල් එකක් දුන්නා. I asked you to draw the chart for that, isn't it? So you just, I think you might have done. Those who have done, please let me know. So I'll give you the chance to share your screen. Okay. Prakash, senjitingala homework. Chart එකක් තමයි අදින්න කිව්වේ නේද? So in the last class, what did we learn? Can you remember? Up to chart 2, did we up to chart, right? We completed the smart art as well, isn't it? Smart arts කොහමද අඳින්නේ කියලා කියලා දුන්නද? සොලිතන නා smart arts එපිරි සීර දෙන්නේ. Yes, okay. Okay, fine. Hari, then ඔයාලට complete idea එකක් තියෙනවා how to use this home ribbon tab කියන එක නේද? So under the ribbon, home ribbon, you are having clipboard, font, and then paragraphs, styles, and editing. So all the things you know, right? So making ඔයාලට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් මොන වගේ දේවල්ද තියෙන්නේ කියලා නේ. එතකොට ඒ වගේම ඔයාලා කොහොමද මේ දේවල් use කරන්නේ මොන වගේ තැන්වලද පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ හැම දෙයක්ම දැන් ඔයාලට දන්නවා. Later on I will be giving you a full complete task to be done. Okay, so where you have to use all the kind of tools and then the tabs and whatever the functions there, you have to use them. Okay, so there's a presentation, there's a work, what Pulasti, can you share your screen and show me, because rather than downloading it and seeing, shall you do like that? I'll make you as the co-host and you share the screen. Okay, I have made you as the co-host. Okay, when you are ready, let me know. So yeah, you share Pulasti. That's easy. Those who are done, please let me know. I'll make you as the co-host. Okay, මට ටිකක් කියන්න නැත්නම් මට දන්නේ නැනේ. Okay, yeah, Pulasti has shared. Okay, very good. Okay. Well done. Pulasti's work is done, and who else have done? Tanzim has done. Okay, wait, I'll make you as the cost here, son. Okay. Keshia also have done. Prakash also has completed. Okay, then I'll make Prakash as well as the who else? Smart art කියලා දුන්නේ නැද්ද පුතා? Didn't I teach you smart art? Okay, well done. Here he have done hierarchy. Smart art. Well done. Okay, smart art. Okay, here. Chief executive manager. Okay, very good. Tanzim has done the smart art activity as well. So didn't I teach you smart arts? Okay,
Yes,
Nadira. Yeah, I taught you, right? Okay. So how come මං පොඩි revision එකක් කරන්නම් අද හරිද? So I'll do a small recap, then you will understand. Okay, Tanzim. Well done. Thank you. Now we'll give the chance to whom? Who else have done the work, dear? Prakash, you can share the screen, son. Prakash and very good, very good. Okay, well done. Well done, huh? Okay. Who else? Kesia. Now it's your turn, dear. Okay. Very good. Items of expenditure. The other one? Is the smart art, dear? This one is fine, perfect. Smart art එක. Hierarchy එකක් create කරන්න කියලා කිව්වා නේද මං? නේ? Kesia?
Yes, Miss.
Only this. What about the smart art, dear? Chart
Uh,
chart
yeah,
is
chart
the
yeah, Miss. Chart also I done.
yeah, chart is okay. I can see the chart, but what about the smart art, Puta? The
This
hierarchy?
smart art. Did it
Smart
see?
art? No, you have not shared it. I
Wait,
can
Miss.
still I can see the chart.
Now.
Okay, fine.
Okay, Miss.
Organization chart of company. Chief Executive Officer. Okay, well done. Super. Okay. Okay, fine. Very good. So few has done the homework. Others still, those who have not done the homework, please do it. Okay, if not, you will not understand what is actually what are these tools can in what kind of a situation these kind of tools can be used and all, isn't it? So please try to do the homework. If not, you will never understand the purpose of each of those tools. Okay, I'll share my screen and then we'll continue. Okay, sorry. In guys, tell me whether you can see the screen. Harine? Okay,
Miss.
so up to insert in under the insert ribbon tab, Puta, we were learning about the smart arts and the charts, isn't it? So chart take the chart create karanne. So when it comes to insert tab, it takes bit time. You know why? Because even though if we just add one particular shape or something, for that itself there is a separate ribbon tab, isn't it? You might have used it even. දැන් හිතන්නකෝ දෙන්න ෂේප් එකක් එඩ් කරා කියලා මෙතන. ඒකට අර ෂේප් එකටම කියලා වෙනම අපිට ෆෝමැට් එකක් මෙතන එඩ් වෙනවා නේද? ෂේප් ෆෝමැට් ෂේප් ඩිසයින් කියලා එකක්. එතකොට ඒක වෙනම additionally එඩ් වෙන ribbon tab එක. So that is why it takes bit time to learn the insert tab. දැන් home tab එක වුණත් තවලන්න නැහැ. Even within like 2 days we can complete. But insert tab it takes time. Okay, insert tab එකේ සමහර දේවල් තියෙනවා ඒකට වෙන වෙනම කියලා ඉගෙන ගන්න වෙනවා සමහර tab additionally add වුණාම. But when it comes to design and other stuffs, it is really easy. Within like 2 days itself we can complete all the other tabs. Okay, so those are easy. දැන් ඔයාලට දන්නව නැති කොහොමද cover page එකක් එඩ් කරන්න ඔයාලගේ document එකට කියලා என்ன ஒரு ஒரு document ஒன்று நீங்க யூஸ் பண்றீங்கன்னா அதுக்கு எப்படி ஒரு cover ஒன்று எட் பண்றது ஒரு blank page ஒன்று எப்படி எட் பண்றது ஒரு blank ஒரு பேஜ்ல இருந்து நீங்க எப்படி ஒரு break பண்ணி இன்னொரு பேஜுக்கு போறது that thing can be inserted through this right under the page section and then you are having another section called table so ஒரு table ஒன்று insert பண்ணணும்னு சொன்னா mainly வந்து we will most of the time now see I'll show you one of my work. So now I am currently working on this project. Okay. So here I have used these symbols, the image inserting, okay, image, then the hierarchy, and then here a smart heart, okay, smart heart and then a table. See how long this table has been continuing. Okay, it's been continuing for about 5 pages. Okay, and then here we are having another table. So this is how, even though when you are designing your documentation or whatever it is, you will be using even though one table. Okay, එක table එකක් හරි ඔයාලා අනිවාර්යෙන් එඩ් කරනවමයි. Okay, ඔයාගේ documentation එකට when you are doing your higher studies, or else even though if you are a writer, if you are a teacher, whoever you are, you have to like work with these things like inserting tables, inserting pictures, inserting shapes. Okay, all this comes under whatever the documentation that you are doing. Okay, එතකොට මේ හැම එකක්ම ඔයාලා අනිවාර්යෙන් දැනගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ දේවල්. එතකොට ඔයාලට දන්නවා කොහොමද borders apply කරන්නේ. Okay, ஒரு table ஒன்று insert பண்ணிட்டு அதுக்கான design எப்படி apply பண்றது. Okay, so something like this, you can apply a design like this, isn't it? Style එකක් මේ වගේ template style එකක් table එකට add කරන්න පුළුවන්. At the same time, yeah, at the same time you can add borders, you can add border colors, border style, isn't it? There are things that you can do with whatever under the designing and other format, isn't it? ඒත් එක්කම තියෙනවා pictures කියලා නේද? Pictures insert කරන්නේ කොහොමද? Pictures එකටම කියලා background removal, borders applying ඒකටම කියලා ඔයාට styles apply කරන්න පුළුවන්, isn't it? And then through online, okay, you can insert pictures as well as you can insert shapes. Okay, ඔයාට පුළුවන් shapes insert කරන්න. ඒ shape එකට උනත් ඔයාට gradient color එකක් apply කරන්න උනත් එහෙමත් නැත්නම් border එකක් apply කරන්න උනත් එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ඔයා හිතන්නකෝ දැන් shape එකට ඒක ඇතුලේ මොනාරි image එකක් විදියට එන්න ඕනේ කියලා. So inside the heart shape, if you wanted to have one of your friends picture or else your mom's picture, you can easily do that through this, isn't it? So everything we learned up to chart and then smart art එක කියලා දුන්න මං එදා පොඩි මේ recap එකක් කරන්නම් ඒක සමහර අයට තේරෙලා නැහැ කියලා කිව්වා. So in this you are having many kind of smart arts. So hierarchy කියන එක තමයි මම ඔයාලට හදන්න කිව්වේ. Under hierarchy, let me select this organizational chart hierarchy. So here we'll insert that thing. So ඔයාට ඕන නැති එකක් තියෙනවා නම්, if you don't want to have this particular thing, this text box over here, then you can go to the format and then not in the format, under the design itself, what you can do is you can promote it or else demote it, you can move it to left or right, whatever you can do whatever you want. Okay, so promote කියලා කියන්නේ මේකට උඩින් දානවා. Okay, so this is coming under this නේ, මේ text box එකට under නේ මේක එන්නේ. ඒක promote කරන්න කියලා කියන්නේ මෙයාට උඩින් මේකට උඩින් එන්න කියලා කියනවා. Demote කියලා කියන්නේ සමහර මේකට යටින් වගේ. Okay, so I'll just show you few examples. So assume that vehicle කියලා and then let's say under the vehicle you are having sky, what else you have, sea, land. Okay, so then now what I wanted to do is I don't want this text box. Instead of this, I'll delete it. Okay, so let me delete it. But I wanted to take this down. Okay, means sky කියන එක මේකත් එක ගන්න ඕනේ. It cannot come over like this. Okay, so what you do, select this shape and then what you can do is promote කරන්න පුළුවන්. Promote කරා නම් ඒකට උඩට යනවා. Demote කරා නම් it will come down. Okay, so this is somehow the same, right? So we'll do like this. We'll delete that as well. Now I wanted to insert another text box into this vehicle. Okay, from the vehicle another text box has to be dropped down, then go to add shape and then below eකට ගියාම you will be able to add another shape. So here we can say it's sky. හරිද? දැන් ඔයාට මේ sky කියන එක මේකට උඩින් ගෙනියන්න ඕනේ නම් if you wanted to take it up to the vehicle, if not, if you wanted to take sky under the land, you can demote it, so it comes under the land. Yeah, මේකෙන් ඉඳලා එන එකක් විදිහට මේක එනවා. මේක land එකේ එකක් වගේ. So we don't want that. Promote කරාම it go like this. Okay, that is what is promote and demote. And sea කියන එකේ ඔයාට කියන්න පුළුවන් ship ඒ දේවල් ඔක්කොම එත් ගන්න පුළුවන්. So under the sea, let me add. So when you have to select the exact shape. So from this only I wanted to have another shape. So add a shape below this. එතකොට මේකෙන් ඉඳලා එන එකක් විදිහට තමයි මේක එඩ් වෙන්නේ. හරිද? එතකොට මෙතන ඔයාට කියන්න පුළුවන් ship කියලා එත් එකම land එකේ for example we'll say bus කියලා sky something like this. Okay, so making in the තව එකක් එඩ් කරන්න ඕනේ නම් below නැත්නම් above එඩ් කරන්න ඕනේ නම් you can do that through here. Okay, so that's how you draw a like what hierarchy. Okay, hierarchy එකක් එඩ් කරන්න එහෙම තමයි. Then you can go to the change color and then you can change the color of the hierarchy. You can apply smart art like sorry effects as well, like 3D effects and other stuff through this, like things you can do with this. Okay, එතකොට මේ හැම එකක්ම ඇඩ් කරාට පස්සේ ඔයාට පුළුවන් final output එක පෙන්වන්න මේ විදිහට. Okay, I hope you got the idea. So let me delete it. We don't want this. Yes, Puta.
Okay, how do we add a shape in between vehicle and land, like in between?
In between, yeah, very good, very good question. So in between, if you wanted to add means Puta, just select the vehicle. Okay, so just select it as it is and then go to add shape. Okay, and then what you do, you have to select you can say before or after. So this comes like this. Let's say demote it and okay, sorry. So instead of doing it like this, it would take much time. You go to vehicle, then add shape again, add assistant කියලා දැම්ම නම් හරි, something like this. So it's like an assistant for the vehicle. එහෙම කියලා එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන්. Got it? In between this. Okay, so through the assistants you can add the assistants means for this it's like an assistant. Metana manager නම් assistant manager ඒ වගේ. Okay, under assistant manager you are having supervisors like that. Am I clear? Did I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, well done. So now let's delete it. If not, what you can do is there are other ways, but this is easy. Do that. දැන් ඔයාට දන්නවනේ පුලස්ති තේරුණාද දැන් shape chart එකක් එඩ් කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා මේ smart art එකකින් hierarchy එකක් එඩ් කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා. I hope you understood. Okay, yeah, well done. Then බලන්න දෙවෙනියට තියෙන තුන්වෙනියට තියෙන්නේ illustration එකේදී you know how to add pictures, online pictures and the shape and smart arts as well as charts. Okay, then finally you are having something called screenshots. Okay, screenshots means now like sometimes in some cases පුතා සමහර විට කියනවා දැන් ඔයාලා assignment එකක් එහෙම කරනකොට සමහර විට ඔයාලගේ assignment paper එකේ අහලා තියෙනවා to add few screenshots, nathang snipping shots. Okay, snapshots of the coding. If not, they would ask you to snapshot of your presentation, or else the work that you are doing, like things they would ask you to take some screenshot of things that you are currently doing and edit into the document. Okay, it could be either but programming, or it could be a presentation, it could be a video, or whatever it is. හරිද? ඔයා කරන දෙයක් ස්ක්‍රීන්ෂොට් එකක් විදිහට අරන් දාන්න ඕනේ ඔයාගේ ડોකියුමන්ට් එකට කියලා කියමුකෝ. සමහරට එහෙම අහනවා. not සමහර විට usually that's how a documentation should be created. Okay, so we have to additionally add snipping shots. Okay, so So additionally, we have to add snipping shot in order to make sure that you are the one who is currently coding on it and all. Okay, like it's like a advanced thing. Okay, ඉගෙන ගන්නකොට ඒ දේවල් ඔක්කොම ඔයාලත් ඉගෙන ගනි. Okay, later on when you're doing your higher studies, එතකොට screenshot කියන එක අනිවාර්යෙන් දාන්න ඕනේ දෙයක්. So there is a way where you can add a screenshot into your document. ඒක තමයි ඔයාගේ computer එකෙන්ම තියෙනවා snipping tool කියලා එකක්. දන්නවද කාට හරි? snipping tool කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා නේද? දැන් මේ snipping tool එක පාවිච්චි කරලා ඔයාට පුළුවන් ඕන තැනක් නැත්නම් ඕන දෙයක් ඔයාට screenshot කරලා දාන්න. Okay, you can take screenshot through the snipping tool. But there is another tool in the Word. Okay, Word එකෙන්ම දීලා තියෙනවා. If you need to take a screenshot, no need to go to snipping tool and all. You can easily take it from me කියලා මෙතනම එයා දීලා තියෙනවා. So when you drop it down, you will be able to see all the screens that you have currently opened. Here available windows කියලා පෙන්නලා තියෙනවා. මම zoom එක open කරලා තියලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට zoom එක පෙන්නනවා. Okay, yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, zoom is there, and then there is another document, and then there is another document. Okay, all the windows which I have opened in my computer is showing here. Okay, එතකොට දැන් හිතන්නකෝ මට ඕනේ මගේ පිටිපස්සේ තියෙනවා මේ interim 1 කියන මේ documentation එක. Okay, interim 1 කියන එක නැත්තම් මේක screenshot එකක් අරන් දාන්න ඕනේ කියලා හිතමු. Okay, so we'll go here, then you will be able to see the screen. දැන් මෙතන ඔයා click කරාම here automatically the whatever that is there in the background will be added into your document. A screenshot of it will get added into your document. So here show you. If we keep it like this, okay, I wanted to take a screenshot of this one. Okay, so what අපි මෙතෙන්ට යන් into our document, and let's say insert කරන්න which window, this window. Yeah, like this. තේරුණාද මේක? ඒකට automatically screenshot එකක් තමයි වැටෙන්නේ. Okay, screenshot එක. It's a picture. Again, it's a picture. It's a screenshot means it's a picture, right? Then assume that you wanted to take a picture of your screen. මේ screen එකෙන්ම ගන්න ඕනේ නම් screen clipping කියලා එකක් තියෙනව නේද? Can you see? Screen clipping කියලා. So clicking on that, you can even take a screenshot like this. Okay, you can even make a selection, and you can make a screenshot like this. You can add a screenshot like that. ඔයාට ඕන විදියට ඔයාම clip කරලා දානවා screenshot එක. තේරුණාද? So that the first way is where you can easily select and enter the entire screenshot. Okay, the full with the screenshot. But through the screen clipping, you can select a particular certain area, and then you can get a screenshot of that certain area and put it into your document. Automatically that will get added into the document. So now see, when you added another screenshot or even whatever the screenshot that is there in your document for that particular document or as the screenshot, you will be able to see the picture tools has been added. Picture tool format. Okay, again the same background remover, color corrections, and then picture style, everything has been given the same thing. Okay, make a picture එකක් ඉඳ ඔයාට ඕන format එකක් මෙතනින් apply කරගන්න පුළුවන්. You can crop it, you can wrap it, position can be given, picture border can be given, effects can be applied, picture layouts can be changed. Okay, am I clear? Screenshot එකක් කරන් දාන විදිය තමයි මේක. Okay, either you can select the entire page and put it, if not you can clip a part and then you can edit into the documentation. Is it clear පුතා? ළමයි තේරුණාද මේක? තේරුණාද?
Excuse me, miss.
Yes පුතා.
What are the keys are using to get the screenshot?
What I didn't get you.
What are the keys using from the keyboard?
Shortcut key, you mean shortcut key?
Yes, miss.
Shortcut key I cannot remember. Okay, for the screenshot I cannot remember, but you can go here. I'll let you know. Okay, I'll let you know. I cannot remember the shortcut key. There is a table for all the things. Okay, whatever that is there in the table for that in the Word, you'll be having like many shortcut keys. You'll be using many shortcut keys, right, to take like copy and paste, to cut and paste and everything. So there's a table with me. I'll share it I'll ask my coordinator to share it with you guys in the group. Okay, මම ඒක ෂෙයා කරන්න කියන්නම් මං ගාව ටේබල් එකක් තියෙනවා ඒකෙදි ඔයාලට පුළුවන් එම shortcut key එකක්ම බලා ගන්න all the shortcut keys are there all are available in there okay so easily you can go here and then select it and edit okay that's it okay fine so then I'll delete okay we'll keep it as it is so this is how you add a screenshot into your documentation and for now we are not going to do anything like we are not going to use anything from this add-in section because this is currently we don't need this so I'll just give you the idea what this add-in section does actually so if you are having the connection that means most of the time if you are dealing with the word documentation means puta currently you are working on a like you used to code some type some things isn't it a documentation means ඔයා මොනාරි ආටිකල් එකක් රයිට් කරන්න වෙන්න පුළුවන් එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ස්ටෝරි එකක් ලියන්න වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒ වගේ මොනාරි එකක් කරන්න වෙන්න පුළුවන් isn't it so at that time at that kind of a time okay එතකොට ඔයාට පුළුවන් දැන් ඔයා මොනවද කරන්නේ you won't just do it by your own right so you might refer some other websites or else some other documentation some other articles and all isn't it in order to get idea and all so ඒ වගේ තැන්වලදී you no need to go to the browser and search for the articles wikipedia කියන්නේ ඔයාලට දන්නවා wikipedia is a, that is don't wikipedia don't use it okay මං personally මං ඔයාලට කියනවා but formally also you should not use wikipedia because wikipedia is something it just give the details like it's not the detailed details okay කියන්නේ ඔයාට පුළුවන් basic details හොයාගන්න Wikipedia එකේදී. Now even though if you are trying to search about cars in Wikipedia you are having details about car but particularly ඔයාට details add කරගන්න ඕන නම් ඔයාගේ documentation එකට දැන් මගේ lecture උනත් අපිට කිව්වේ no should not do Wikipedia research okay කියන්නේ Wikipedia එකේ ඉඳලා දාන references උනත් අපිට එකෙන් ඒක අර එච්චර ලොකු මේකක් නැහැ okay effect එකක් නැහැ ඒ ඉඳ what you do you don't much like Wikipedia එකේ ගන්න පුළුවන් ideas you have to get ideas but should not copy and paste it into document okay so making word එකේ ඔයාලට දීලා තියෙනවා add-in කියන section එකේ Wikipedia කියලා store my add-in මේ දේවල් ඔක්කොම දීලා තියෙනවා that means you can add articles or else like details from these websites into your documents okay so that is not need so I'll just skip that thing and online video මේකත් online video කියලා කියන්නේ if you are having online connection okay online connection එකක් තියෙනවා නම් ඔයාට පුළුවන් online video search කරන්න okay through the internet or else YouTube එකේ ඔයාට online video search කරන්න පුළුවන් and then you can insert the video into the documentation as well okay ඔයාට පුළුවන් insert කරන්න video එකක් from video embedded code I will just search one from the wait for example I'll show you one thing a link එක දාන්න පුළුවන් okay you cannot just add the entire video but the link can be added this YouTube video can be referred කියලා හැම මොනාර එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන් let's say okay see now I just searched for Apple okay so එතකොට ඔයාලට මේ වගේ results එනවනේ so then what you do you can just select some okay ඔයා refer කරන අර video එක select කරලා you can insert that into the documentation so what will happen is the video will get inserted into the documentation but maybe sometimes you might need to like then මේ විදියට ඔයාට පුළුවන් insert කරන්න video එකක් ඔයාගේ documentation එකට හරිද so for this you need to have internet connection online videos විතරක් තමයි ඔයාට insert කරන්න පුළුවන් into your documentation okay so this is how you add a video insert a video into the documentation so soon after you insert a video into the documentation you'll be able to see the picture tools again where you can correct the colors and then compress picture that means it's kind of picture thing ne එතකොට ඔයාට මේකට උනත් frame එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන් okay එමත් නැත්නම් ඔයාට picture board එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් you can apply a border to the video everything can be done through this format එකේ දැන් හරි මේකත් හරි insert video කියන එකත් the main thing under the insert. And hyperlink, bookmark, cross references, these things not needed right now. Hyperlink මම මේ දේවල් ඔයාලට references උගන්වනකොට කියලා දෙන්නම්. comment එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ comment means sometimes දැන් හිතන්නකෝ මේ ඔයා document එක අදලා ඉවරයි. Okay, so there could be some things which I won't teach you right now. That means සමහර දේවල් තියෙනවා ඔයාලට දෙන්ම ඔයාලා ඒක try කරන්න ගියොත් if not now itself, if you try to learn all the things about those things, advanced thing, you won't remember other things. Okay, other දේවලුත් ඔයාලට අමතක වෙන්න පුළුවන්, ඒ වගේ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. So for that I'll just skip those things. Later on we'll learn about it. Okay, at the end මම ඔයාලට mainly basically ඔයාලා documentation එකක් හදන්න තියෙන ඕන basic knowledge එක මම ඔයාලට දෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ මම ඔයාලට අනිත් දේවල් උගන්වන්න. Okay, like advanced things and all. So inserting comment එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ දැන් හිතන්න ඔයා documentation එකක් හදලා ඉවරයි කියලා. දැන් ඔයා මේක මට submit කරනවා කියලා කියන්නකෝ. දැන් ඔයා මෙතන ඔයා කතා කරලා කියන්න ඕනේ කියලා හිතනවා මොනවාද? මැඩම් මෙතන මම මේක add කරලා තියෙන්නේ this is for this kind of a purpose කියලා. This video has been added just to give you the idea about something කියලා එහෙම මොනාර එකක් මට කියන්න ඕනේ. But you are not be like you don't have my contact number, so so then you cannot communicate with me. Okay, so what you do, you can simply add a comment. Okay, comment එකක් මෙහෙම add කරා නම් here you can type something. Okay, so this video is about what එහෙම මොනාර එකක්, this video is about Apple products. එහෙම කියලා ඔයාට පොඩි comment එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන්. That's it. Okay, එතකොට comment එකක් දැම්මාම මේ page එකටම කියලා comment එකක් තියෙනවා. So later on when you are like when we are learning, okay, when I am reading the documentation, එතකොට මේ comment එක මට පෙන්නනවා. Okay, so this comment will be shown to me, then I will understand මෙතන මෙයා දීලා තියෙන්නේ මේක කියලා. Understood? එතකොට comment එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ you are just commenting on your documentation itself. If not, if you are a teacher, okay, teacher කෙනෙක් කියලා කියමුකෝ. So you have got a assignment from your student. එතකොට student හදලා තියෙන අර documentation එකට comment එකක් දාන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? එතකොට දැන් මෙයා දීලා තියෙනවා දැන් මෙතන පුතා ඔයා මේක change කරන්න ඕනේ මේක change කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා කියන්න ඕනේ. So rather than calling and or else talking to him and telling the thing, you can simply add comments. So when they are reading the documentation, they can easily understand our teacher has asked me to additionally add this thing or else to change this thing. එහෙම කියලා එයාට අර මේ comment එක බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් easily. Am I clear? තේරුණාද මේක? comment එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ නිකන් ඔයා comment කරනවා වගේ, like when you are commenting in Facebook and other Instagram and all, so you're just commenting, right? Same as that. comment එකක් add කරනවා කියලා කියන්නේ you are just commenting on the documentation. Am I clear? තේරුණාද ඒක?
Yes,
Inserting
please.
a comment. Okay, fine. So then in the next page, insert comment එකට පස්සේ තියෙන එකක් තමයි footer, header, page number කියන එක. So header and footer section එක. So this is really important when it comes to documentations. Even though if you are having a book or else just assume that you are having a small storybook with you in your hand. Okay, ඔයාලා ගාව තියෙයි නේද? ඔයාලගේ මල්ලිගේ මේ නැත්තම් අක්කගේ පුතාගේ එහෙම තියෙයිනේ නේද? story books එහෙම. So on my story books la neenga poduva pathipinga, even though whatever it is, not only the story books, even though if you take your school books, okay, science, maths එහෙම තියෙනවනේ. So in these books you'll be having header section එක. header එකේ තියෙනවා but the name of the book or else the title of the book එක තියෙනවා නේද? එහෙමත් නැත්නම් author කවුද නේද? ඒ වගේ දේවල් දාලා තියෙනවා. ඒත් එක්කම page numbers තියෙනවා. අනිවාර්යෙන් page number footer එකේ තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාගේ documentation එකේ අනිවාර්යෙන් දෙකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒක තමයි footer ඒ වගේම header කියන sections දෙකම. Okay, so something like wait, we say here something like this. Okay, so the page number is must, and then what is the like now this is in the footer, right? So මේකම ඔයාට header section එකට දාන්නත් පුළුවන්. මේ documentation එක මොන documentation එකක්ද? MSS documentation එකක්. Who have done this? Okay, the number of the student, everything has been given. okay එතකොට group number එක එතන දෙන්න ඕනේ අපේ එක group project එකක් ඉඳන් මේ එහෙම තමයි add කරන්න ඕනේ so something like that so header section එකේ ගියාම when you drop down the header section you will be able to see plenty of header styles like this okay blank 3 columns තියනවා and then you are having Austin banded then see all these are headers okay with some like there are some headers which is with page number there are some other headers which is not with the page number but with the title of the page like this okay let's add this integral කියන මේ header එක add කරමු into our documentation so you will be able to see something like this document title එක මෙතන type කරන්න කියලා කියනවා මම මෙතන type කරන්නම් demo 1 කියලා okay demo කියලා add කරන්නම් නැත්නම් demo කියලා add කරමු so that's all once you done with the demo what you do ඔයාට පුළුවන් close header and footer එක දෙන්න then බලන්න demo කියලා මෙතන add වෙලා තියෙනවා even though if you scroll down to the other page you will be able to see the same header so මෙතන 100 pages තිබ්බ කියලා කියමුකෝ in all the 100 pages you will be having the same header මේ demo කියන header එකම තමයි තියෙන්නේ am I clear මේ වගේම තමයි ඔයාට insert කරන්න පුළුවන් footer කියන එකත් now under the footer most of the time in all the documentation you will be having the page number නේද footer එකනේ usually තියෙන්නේ එතකොට ඔයාට ඕන footer එකක් මෙතන footer style එකක් select කරගන්න පුළුවන් so here let me select this footer what will say grid එක මම එඩ් කරගන්නම් so grid එකේ බලන්න මේ pages තුනක් තියෙනවා ඒකෙදි second page එක තමයි මේක එහෙම කියලා එඩ් වෙලා තියෙනවා so while you are adding the page itself you will be able to see the header and footer tools design okay header to footer කියන tool එකටම තියෙන style එක මෙතන බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් then ඔයා හිතනවා okay I don't want to have this footer instead of this I just wanted to change it into some other footer okay එතකොට ඔයාට පුළුවන් මෙතන footer එකට ගිහින් වෙන footer එකට change කරන්න මේක okay you can change it into some other footers as well like this තේරුණාද එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ඔයාට පුළුවන් header එක change කරන්න okay you can do whatever you want through this design section okay and also now here in this case in some cases you will be having page number okay මම මේක close කරන්න and then again will come we'll change the footer into something like this okay Microsoft කියලා තියෙනදී Shafia කියලා මම type කරන්න author so now if you scroll up here in all the pages with the page number you'll be able to see the author's name like this page number has been given 3 2 4 5 එහෙම කියලා even though if you insert many more pages like this all the pages will have the same footer and the header තේරුණාද මේක footer and header කියන එක මොනවාද කියලා okay ඒ වගේම තමයි ළමයින් සමහර විට සමහර තැන්වලදී සමහර footers වල මේ page number කියන එක නැතුව ඇති එතකොට ආට පුළුවන් page number කියන section එකට ගිහින් where you wanted to have the page number top of the page the bottom of the page margin එකේද නැත්නම් current position එකේද තියෙන්න ඕනේ කියන එක ආට making adjust කරලා දාගන්න පුළුවන් where you wanted to have the page number actually okay now currently it is here right it is in the right bottom corner so you can choose wherever you want like a position to be placed okay where you wanted to place the number කියන එක ඔයාට මෙතනින් select කරලා add කරගන්න පුළුවන් like this okay so bottom of the page කියලා කිව්වම right side bottom the middle of bottom the නැත්නම් left side bottom the how you want okay so here they have given some templates so you can choose however you want so if I am about to edit into the let's say we can select a template over here so I just wanted to have this large 2 කියන එක so when you select that you will be able to see the numbers large numbers like this in all the pages okay so that is what is page number does okay you can add numbers through this top the bottom the කියලා wherever you want however you want okay so let's say top of the page එකේ add කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා so if you wanted to add the page number to the top you can select brackets 2 කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා මම ඒක select කරන්න You'll be able to see that like this. Both the header and the footer both will have page number. So according to your need, you have to choose what kind of a number, like where you wanted to have the number, which position, in which position you have to have the number, like in footer or header, where you wanted to have the page number, and where you wanted to have the title of the documentation, and then the author's name, where it has to come. Everything has to be finalized by you. Okay, ඔයාගේ අත තමයි තියෙන්නේ කොහොමද ඔයා ඒක කරන්න කියලා. Understood? So you will be able to insert whatever the footer style you wish, or else the header style and the page numbers. Make a therna, is this clear up to this? Make a clearly there another.
Yes.
Okay, well done. Let's get back again to the insert. Now, after this section, you are having another section called text. Okay, now header footer එකට පස්සේ තියෙන එකක් තමයි මේ text කියන එක. So text කියන එකට ආවම you will be able to see something called text box කියලා. Insert text box. In some cases, in some documentations, you might have seen samara තැන්වල තියෙනවා notes කියලා නැත්නම් additionally, even in your school books you are having text boxes like this. Okay, ඔයා දැන් මොනාරි article එකක් තියෙනවා නම් next to that you will be able to see another text box where it explains about something. දැන් කොරෝනා ගැන ආටිකල් එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා කියමුකෝ. ඒ ආටිකල් එකේ තියෙන මොනාරි එකක් ගැන එයාලා more explanation එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වගේ තැන්වලදී මේ වගේ text boxes will be there. Okay, so here they have given like many templates even just for the text boxes where you wanted to have the text box කියලා බලන්න මේ වගේ text boxes. So you can select whatever the text box that you wish to be in your documentation. So slice sidebar කියලා එකක් තියෙනව නේද? I'll select that one here, something like this. So this will be in a side. Okay, it's just a supporting text role. Okay, it's just a supporting text box which will, where you can just insert a kind of note. Okay, note එකක් විදියට එහෙමත් නැත්නම් example explanation එකක් මොනාරි ඒ වගේ එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන් මේකේ තුල. Okay, so text boxes ඔයාලට ඕන විදියට documentation එක design කර ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ design කර ගන්නකොට මේ විදියට ඔයාලට ඕන තැනකට ඕන text box එකක් දා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, I hope you understood. Okay, insert එකේ text box එකක් insert කරන එක තමයි මේක. And again, what you can do here, you can type the title of the whatever you are about to explain. Okay, example කියලා මම මෙතන type කරනම්කෝ. So that is, it's going to be the title. Okay, so you can just type whatever you wish, okay, over here, and then it's going to be in this page. Yeah, like this text box එකක් විදියට තියෙනවා. So next to this, you can type whatever you wish. You can just type the paragraph. මේක නිකන් ඔයා type කරන paragraph එකක් විදියට තියෙයි. Okay, below here you just type. This is going to be something like a supporting text. Okay, මේ text box එක. ඉතින් ඔයාට මේ text box එක මේකටම කියලා drawing tool එකේදී format එකක් තියෙනවා. Again the same, where you can change the shapes, color and all. Okay, ඔයා හිතනවා දැන් මේ color එක change කරන්න ඕනි කියලා into some other colors. That can be done through this. These we learned earlier, right? Drawing tool එක මම ඔයාලට කලින් කියලා දීලා තියෙනවා. Word art style කියන්නේ the text inside the text box, how it has to be කියන එක. හරි? fill color එකක් තියෙනවා දෙකට. එහෙමත් නැත්නම් border color එකක් apply කරන්න ඕනේද? Everything can be measured through this, and then you can apply through here. And then position එක මොන වගේ position එකක්ද මෙයාට දෙන්න ඕනේ. Okay, middle, center ද නැත්නම් left corner ද ඒ වගේ ඔයාට ඕන position එකක් apply කරන්න පුළුවන් to the text box. So text box is something where it can be used as supporting text into your documentation. So if you wish to change the text box into some other text box, you can go here, back again to the insert, and இங்கனிக்கு இந்த உங்களுக்கு வேண்டிய text box இன்னொருக்கா மாத்திக்கொள்ளலாம். சரி, இது வேணாட்டு இதை delete பண்ணுங்க, இன்னொரு edit பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Okay, so these are some other text box styles. මේක තේරුණා නේද? text box එක මොනවාද කියලා? So you can type. It's like additionally you will be adding. In some cases you can take your book now. After this class finishes, you take some book. Okay, ඔයාලගේ මල්ලිගේ හරි නංගිගේ එහෙම පොතක් තියෙන ස්කූල් බුක් එක ඒක අරන් බලන්න මේ වගේ තියෙයි. okay supporting text boxes තියෙයි. ඔයාලා ඉගෙන ගත්ත හැම දෙයක්ම තියෙයි. then you will be under you can remember things like you can link things together and you can understand to do this they might have used this කියලා you can link. okay හරි දැන් insert එකේ text box එක insert කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා තමයි අපි බැලුවේ. let's go back here and then quick part කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. මේ quick part එකේදී let's say auto text කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ automatically then as I was explaining in your header and footer and all you are just adding the author's name and then the company's name. You can add things like that. In some cases if you take a atlas copy okay atlas මෙතන copy එකක් තියෙනවා textbook එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා කියමුකෝ. so in that you will be able to see that atlas text in all the pages, right? bottom එකේ තියෙනවා නේද atlas කියලා. so that can be added through this. okay auto text එකේ එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ඔයාට පුළුවන් footer එකේත් එහෙම කරන්න. footer එකේ එක footer එකක් select කරලා you can add that as well. okay so auto text එකේදී මොනවා වගේ automatically text එකක් generate වෙනවා වගේ ඔයාට මේ විදිහට add කරගන්න පුළුවන්. okay ඔයාට පුළුවන් මේ වගේ automatically generate කරන විදිහට text එකක් add කරගන්න. දැන් මම BFC කියලා add කරගන්න තනම් it would get automatically generated and added into the documentation. quick part එකක් විදිහට. and then document property abstract මේ තියෙන්නේ abstract එකක් add කරන්න ඕනේද ඔයාගේ document එකට author කෙනෙක්ව add කරන්න ඕනේද නැත්නම් category එකක් නැත්නම් comments එකක් add කරන්න ඕනේද company name එක add කරන්න ඕනේද company address එකක් add කරන්න ඕනේද මේ page එකට ඔයාට මොනවද add කරන්න ඕනේ email එකක් add කරන්න ඕනේද what you want to add keyword එකක්ද නම් keyword එකක් කියලා කිව්වම it's a keyword. okay so you can add a keyword over here like let's say ABC කියලා. so it's kind of keyword. okay so it's like you are adding the keyword. It's now it says it's a keyword. okay when they select the keyword it says it's keyword. okay so keyword එකක්ද නැත්නම් email address එකක්ද ඔයාට ඕන document එකට property එකක් title එකක් subject එකක් status එකක් you can add whatever you want. okay and then field. okay so under the field you can add a formula. okay formula එකක් add කරගන්න පුළුවන් address block එකක් එහෙමත් නැත්නම් author with all these things you can like you can create kind of formula. okay මේක හරි මම මේක ඔයාලට කියලා දෙන්නම් quick part එක and then building blocks organizer. this is for now it is not needed. cover page එක මේක ඔක්කොම කියලා දුන්නා නම් ඔයාලට තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. okay so you up to certain field you just remember. okay auto text එකයි document property field මේ දේවල් ඔක්කොම තේරුම් ගත්තා නම් හරි that's enough. and when it comes to word art word art again is the same. word art means we already added word arts under the home tab as well. okay yeah මෙතනින් අපි ගිහින් word art ඒ කියන්නේ අර text style එක තමයි apply කරේ. again under this insert section you are having something called word art where you can easily insert word arts into the documentation. okay මේ විදියට enter your text කියලා මෙතන එනවනේ. එතකොට මෙතන මේක word art එකක්. so you can type instead of your text here you can type whatever you want. okay මම මෙතන test කියලා type කරනවා කියලා කියමුකෝ. so that is something you have typed. නේද? එතකොට ඔයාට මේ විදියට word art එකක් create කරලා edit කරන්න පුළුවන් and also you can change the word art style through the format as well. assume you wanted to change it into some other word art style then that also can be done through the word art style. and the border can be changed, fill color can be changed. okay like this we have learned all this isn't it? and you can place this word art wherever you want. මේ කොන තැනකට ඔයාට අරන් එවිත් දාන්න පුළුවන් මේ text එක. that's how you insert a word art into the documentation. okay and then you are having signature line එක මේකත් දැනට ඕනේ. we'll learn about the date and time. date and time කියලා කියන්නේ in some documentations you might have seen like numbers මොනවාද date එකත් ඒ වගේම the published time, published date, everything might have added. So that is like this. Okay, you can select the format from here. Available formats has been given. Only the date can be selected, or else in text you can select the date, or else you can just number only the month has been given in the text, and others has been given other date and the year has been given in number, that can be added, like formats. Okay, so all these are formats, and for the time also they have given the format. Okay, so මෙතන ඔයා මේ වගේ format එකක් set කරනවා, insert කරනවා නම් you can select it and then edit. So there today's date and the like everything, date, year, month, everything has been added into the documentation. Again in the same, if you wanted to edit at the exact same time, okay, same time එක met කරන්න ඕනේ නම් select the time, auto update දුන්නා නම් auto update automatically කියන එක දුන්නා නම් whenever you are opening the documentation again, now today it's 8:50 8 like 8:50, right? That is the time right now, but we doesn't know tomorrow at what time I'm going to open the documentation, or when they're going to see the documentation, isn't it? So ඒ වගේ තැන් වලදී ඔයාට auto update දුන්නා නම් automatically date එක update වෙනවා. Okay, so see here something like this. Okay, the date and the time both has been given. Am I clear? මේක තේරුණාද? So this is the date. Separately the date can be added, and then the time also can be inserted through the date and time. තේරුණාද මේක? So now you know how to insert header, footers, and then page number, and then text box එකක් කොහොමද insert කරන්නේ? ඒ වගේම ඔයාලට දන්නවා කොහොමද quick part එකක් add කරන්නේ? That means like author කෙනෙක් add කරන්න ඕනේද, නැත්නම් email company name එකක් add කරන්න ඕනේද? ඒ දේවල් ඔක්කොම add කරන්න පුළුවන්. And also you know how to add a word art into your documentation, and then you know how to add the date and the time into your documentation. And there is something called object එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ, maybe sometimes you might have learned about this. You might be using Illustrator, Photoshop and all, නේද? Photoshop පාවිච්චි කරන කෙනෙක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, නැත්නම් Illustrator කියන මේ Adobe applications පාවිච්චි කරන කෙනෙක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙමත් නැත්නම් even in Microsoft you are having Excel, PowerPoint and other softwares, right? ඒකෙන් තියෙන object එකක් ඔයා අරන් මේකට දාන්න ඕනේ නම් you can select the software. Okay, මේ software එක select කරලා ඔයාට පුළුවන් ඒකෙන් එක මේ මොනවාද object එකක් ඔයාගේ documentation එකට insert කරගන්න. Okay, so that means if you are like trying to insert, you are assume that you are editing something in Photoshop එකේ edit කරගෙන ඉන්න දෙයක් ඔයාට මේකට insert කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා කියමුකෝ. So select that particular like software or else the object of the software and press OK, then you will be able to get that one from the internet, from the software. Currently I am not using the Photoshop, right? So it's showing this error. So if you are currently working on that one only, you'll be able to take it from the Photoshop, and then you will be able to insert it into the documentation. ඒකට වඩා ඔයාට පුළුවන් image එකක් විදියටම save කරලා දාන්න. So in Word there is something පුතා, Word එකේ ඔයා දැන් හිතන්නකෝ, you are now currently sitting in your chair and your mom is bringing a cup of tea. So it's really easy to drink with like you can just have it through your mouth, right? එතකොට Word එකේ මොනවද නම්, it's really easy to do something, but they show many other ways to do the same thing. விளங்கிச்சா? ஒரே வேலையை 2-3 இந்த ஷார்ட்கட் வேயால செய்யறதுக்கு, ஷார்ட்கட் இல்லாம லாங் வேயால செய்யறதுக்கும் கூட சொல்லி தந்திப்பாங்க. So you have to understand which way you're going to use and which would make your work faster and more easier. விளங்கிச்சா? நீங்க வந்து தான் ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணிக்கொள்ளணும், நான் எந்த விதத்துல வந்து எனக்கான இந்த டெக்ஸ்டையோ இல்லாட்டி இதை எட் பண்ணிக்கொள்ள போறேன், எது வந்து எனக்கு மோ ஈஸி ஆயிக்க போகுது அதை நான் எட் பண்ணிக்கொள்ள போறேன்னு நீங்க தான் අන්ඩර්ස්ටෑන්ඩ් பண்ணிக்கொள்ள වෙන්නේ. තේරුණාද? ඔයා තමයි ඒ කියන්නේ පුතා, දැන් වර්ඩ් එකේදී එකම දේ ඔයාට කරන්න පුළුවන් එකම දේ කියන්නේ මේ වර්ඩ් එකේ කරන්න, දැන් zoom in zoom out කරන එක more easy නේ. ඔයාට control එක press කරගෙන මේ ඔයාගේ cursor එකේ මේව උඩට scroll up scroll down කරා නම් it would zoom in and zoom out, and if not you can go to the bottom and then you can zoom in and zoom out. But at the same time what they have done is under the view also they have given the zoom. Yeah, that's how the software is. Okay, so the same thing has been repeated again and again in several other ways. Okay, කියන්නේ එක එක විදියට යාලා එකම functionality එක දීලා තියෙනවා. So you have to understand which way you're going to use to make your work easy. Okay, එතකොට මේකෙන් සමහර දේවල් තියෙන. දැන් බලන්න Wikipedia එකට එහෙම browser එකට ගිහින් අපිට search කරන්න එක easy. But instead of that, they have given it through here as well. Store, then Microsoft Store එකට ගියාම store කියන්නේ it's something like Brave වගේ එකක් තමයි. නැත්නම් Firefox වගේ එකක්. So no need to go there. You have already the browser is there with you. So add-in and all you no need to use. Okay, so it's like things are there which is really complicated. Okay, there are some things which is really complicated. So don't try to focus on that thing. Okay, try to focus on the simple things and then to complete your documentation quick as possible. Okay, and also easy as possible. Okay, එතකොට මේක හරි date and time එක object එක හරි text box එකක් insert කරන්නේ word art. Okay, you know now many things that okay other things are really simple, right? Today the things that we learned, screenshot and other online video, comment එකක්, header footer page number, those are important. Header footer and page number is really important when it comes to documentation. You have to really consider about it. And then date and time, it's not compulsory, but maybe sometimes it might help you. And then equations and symbols. So if you are a scientist or else if you are a maths teacher or a science teacher or whoever you are, like most of the time you might be using these equations and all. Okay, maths වල නැත්නම් scientist නම් මේ වගේ දේවල් පාවිච්චි කරනවා. So here they have given few like area of a circle here, the sequencing of it that has been given. So like few mathematical equations has been given, algorithms. Okay, algorithms has been given. So if you wanted to get more equations from office, if you are having the connection in your computer, data connection, you can go to more equations from office and you can edit into the documentation මේ විදියට. Okay, ඒක modify කරලා ඔයාට ඕන විදියට මේ equation එක දාලා paper එකක් නැත්නම් documentation එකක් create කරනවා නම් edit කරලා ඒක හදන්න පුළුවන් equations. Insert new equation එකට ගියාම you can create your new equation. Okay, here using these symbols. Okay, assume that I wanted to insert something like this. Check whether count එක බලන්න. Okay, මට ඕනේ equation එකක් edit කරන්න. Okay, let's keep the cursor here. Let's go to insert equation. Insert new equation. Then මෙතන මම type කරනවා count එක check කරන්න whether it's greater than, okay, greater than or equal to a number. So this is my equation, the equation which I created. So something like this, Fahrenheit, Celsius, you can insert the equations through the designs and you can create your own equation. Okay, here pi, everything has been like, you can use pi r square, okay, something like that. You can create your own equation from here. And then again here under the equations, you are having the same thing again. අර insert එකේ බලපු දේම තමයි. ඔයාට ඕන නම් මෙතනින් ඔයාට insert කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් තව more equations from office එකට යන්නත් පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාට means equation එකක් හදා ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. That is what is there under the equations. And when it comes to symbols, symbol එකේ තියෙනවා ඕන symbol එකක් ඔයාට add කරන්න පුළුවන් මේකේ. Symbols means symbols, okay, like dollar symbol, infinity, or else percentage, hashtag. So all these are symbols නේ. එතකොට මේ වගේ symbols ඔයාට ඕන විදියට add කරගන්න පුළුවන් through this under this symbol section. More symbol එකට ගියාම you will be able to see another table like this where you will be having all the symbols. Even in Arabic and other languages you are having, it's like all are symbols, right? මේ බලන්න මේ හැම symbol එකක්ම තියෙනවා. Okay, ඕන එකක් අර ඔයාලා බලලා ඇති. In some cases I'll show you a small example. In some website, in most of the websites, okay, we'll go to another website. Let's say ikman.lk. So ikman.lk එකට ගියාම bottom of the web page you will be able to see something like this. මේ තියෙන්නේ copyright කියලා symbol එකක් තියෙනවා. Can you see this? මේ salt side technologies කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා නේද? copyright. මේ symbol එක මේකේ තියෙනවා copyrights කියලා. So like symbols like that, okay? මේ තියෙන්නේ. This is the symbol. Copyright symbol. So you can select that symbol here, infinity. Okay, symbols can be inserted through this section. So that is the simple thing. Okay, so symbol එකට ගියාම ඔයාලට එකක් add කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Special characters එකට ගියාම they have given with the name but are these කියන එකත් එක්කම they have given some special characters as well over here. Here also you have the copyright character. Okay, so for that you have they have given some shortcut keys as well. Okay, ඔයාලට මේක එඩ් කරන්න ඕනේ නම් you can press this alt control num කියන එක බලන්න with minus. So they have given some other shortcut ways as well. Yeah, if need you can learn about that as well, so it would be really easy for you. If not, you can go here and select one and insert. It will automatically get inserted into your documentation. Am I clear? මේ වගේ බලන්න, see it has been inserted. තේරුණාද මේක? Symbols insert, equation insert. Clear, right? So shall we move to the other tab then? Now you know how to insert, or insert is completed. Insert එකේ තමයි අපි මෙච්චර කල් ඉගෙනගෙන හිටියේ, isn't it? So there are things that is really important when it comes to inserting important things like pages, tables, pictures, shapes, smart arts. All these are really important, and I have taught you all the main things. So related to this, I will give you a homework. Most probably not, we'll see. If possible, I'll give it today. If not, in the next class even I would give the homework. Okay, then hari then අපි design කියන step එකට යමු. මේ design tab එකට ගියාම you will be able to see something called themes and document formatting, and then you are having color, fonts, and then background color, page border and all. So under the design puta you are having something called theme, right? So this theme is something where you can apply to your document a theme එකක් වගේ. මේ document එක මේ theme එකේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ. එහෙම වගේ. සමහර විට documentation එක හදන්න දෙන්න කලින් ඔයාලගේ lectures ලා අහනවා. Okay, they would ask you to do it in this particular theme, under this particular theme. So they would give you a name of a theme and then they would ask you to apply it. Okay, එතකොට ඔයාලා ඒ theme එකේ තමයි සමහරට office theme එකේ කරන්න කියලා කියනවා. නැත්නම් ඔයාලා කියනවා integral theme එකේ කරන්න, නැත්නම් slice කියන theme එකේ කරන්න. They would give you a name. Okay, depth likewise they would give a name and then ask you to do it under that theme. So this theme will, like, it contains colors and other stuffs where it applies it automatically for all the things when it comes to your documentation. Then හිතන්නකෝ මම මෙතන documentation එකක් හදාගෙන ඉන්න මේ documentation එකේදී usually you will be having headings and all, right? So I'll explain you through this. So we'll take this as an example. Then බලන්න, then මෙතන තියෙන මේ management summary කියන එක. Okay, so this is a heading 1. We have learned this, isn't it? Heading 1 කියන එක අනිවාර්යෙන් අපි දෙන්න ඕනේ. So under this there could be a subheading. Okay, subheading එකක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. Subheading එකක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්, isn't it? So there, to the subheading you can give either heading 2 or else heading 3 or whatever it is. මේ වගේ තමයි ඔයාලා headings දෙන්නේ නේද? So this is going to help you when it comes to table of content. Content එකක් හදනකොට ඔයාලට ඕන වෙන එකක් තමයි මේ headings කියන එක. කියන්නේ මේ heading එක this is there in this particular page number. Okay, so this like that's how you find a page, right? You find a heading in a book. Okay, so page number එක මුලින්ම දැන් හිතන්න මම ඔයාලට කියනවා take this particular book. Okay, Harry Potter book එක ගන්න. මේක මේ chapter එක විතරක් read කරගෙන එන්න කියලා. So you won't just turn all the pages and find for the page number. Instead of that, there is something in the first page itself. Okay, so something called table of content where you can find out may section එක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ කියලා, in which page that this section is there කියලා, isn't it? So easily you can find it out and you can read it out. Understood? So that's how the like according to the page, like according to the headings only, the page numbers, okay, the table of content would be created. So later on when we are learning about the references, you will be learning about that as well. මම ඔයාලට references කියලා දෙනකොට ඒකත් කියලා දෙන්නම්. හරි, references එක තාම ආව නැහනේ. சரி அப்ப நான் உங்களுக்கு ரெஃபரன்சஸ் படிச்சு தரக்குள்ள டேபிள் ஆஃப் கண்டென்ட்டை பத்தி எல்லாம் படிச்சு தருவேன். அதனால நீங்க worry பண்ண வேணாம். அதுல தான் நாங்க மெயினா அதை பத்தி கன்சிடர் பண்ணுவோம். அப்ப நாங்க இன்சர்ட்க்கு போய்த்தோம், டிசைனுக்கு போய்த்தோம்னு சொன்னா இப்ப டிசைன்ல தீம்னு சொல்லி ஒண்டிக்கு தானே. Okay, so now we have applied few like see මේ දෙකටම අපි heading 1 heading 2 කියලා දීලා තියෙනවා. Currently the theme is in what? It is in the office theme නේද? office theme එක තමයි select වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. then මං change කරනවා මේ theme එක integral කියන එකට. So when you change the theme, you will be able to see the colors of the documentation also has been changed. The heading color and all. Am I clear? මේ theme එකම change වෙනවා. Okay, theme color එකක් මේ විදිහට add වෙනවා. ඔයාලගේ smart art එකට, ඔයාලගේ chart එකේ එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ඔයාලගේ table එකට color එකක් apply කරලා තියෙනවා නම් ඒකටත් here everything would change. Okay, into the same color, theme color. එතකොට බලන්න මේ theme එක ඔයාලා apply කරාම you will be able to see under the document formatting. Okay, then හිතමුකෝ document formatting එකේ තියෙනවා how you wanted to have your heading 1 and heading 2 and all. Okay, මේකේ මොන වගේ එකක්ද ඔයාට ඕනේ. හරිද? දැන් හිතන්නකෝ let's scroll it up and then okay, let's keep it like this. Then මේකෙන් ඔයාට හිතමුකෝ title එක මැදට එවිත් මේ වගේ subtitle එකක් මේ වගේ එන්න ඕනේ. මම නැත්තම් in the right side you wanted to have the heading like this. You can select the style from here. How you wanted to have your heading 1 and heading 2s and all like this. Okay, something like this. The theme, it's just to mainly to apply the color. Okay, mainly color එකක් විදියට එකක් select කරන එක තමයි theme එක add කරන්නේ. But when it comes to documentation styling, where you will be able to select what style you wanted to have, what design in how it has to be, the heading 1 and 2s and everything has to be. Okay, documentation style එක කරන එක තමයි මේක. Am I clear? Yeah, like this. Finally, I'll just select the same. Okay, මේකම මම select කරගන්න. එතකොට ඔයාලට හරියට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් when I am teaching you about the colors and other stuffs. Is this is clear? Color form document formatting කියන්නේ මොනවද කියලා තේරුණාද? Document format එකේ you can change the way that the heading 1 and 2 and other titles should be. Okay, when you go back again to the themes and if you try to change it into some other theme, then the entire page would change into something like this. තේරුණා නේද මේක? මම Berlin කියන මේ theme එක apply කරන්නම්. Let's keep it as Berlin. And then now බලන්න ඔයා හිතනවාද මේ color එක මට set වෙන්න I just wanted to change the color කියලා. If not, your lecturer has asked you to change the color into some other colors. Then you can go under the colors and you can select a color from here, a particular color. Okay, මෙතන custom colors ටිකක් දීලා තියෙනවා. And then they have given some office colors also has been given. Under this also you can select a color. If not, you can go to customize colors and you can customize your own color. Text background should be in what color? Text background light should be in what color? Dark should be in what color? Light 2 has to be in what color? Accent colors, accent 2, 3, 4 මොන වගේ colors වලින්ද තියෙන්නේ? You can select it by your own. Now if I just select some other color, say here the text also changed. Am I clear? Text color changed into the color which I selected. Okay, that's how you do. Here title changed. Here can you see? When you change the color, this also will change. It's like you are designing the document as you wish. ඔයාට ඕන විදියට documentation එක change කරන එක තමයි කරන්නේ. තේරුණා නේද? දැන් මේකේ බලන්න මේක එම එකක්ම lines මේකට lines style sheet කියලා කියනවා. මේකට බලන්න එම එකකටම minimalist. Okay, එම එකට නමක් තියෙනවා shaded. Say shaded is the one which we are currently using. This is word style. This is word 2003 style. It's 2003 word A style එක. මේක 2010 style එක. So each has its own type here. Black and white capitalized. Black and white classic එක මේක. Black and white numbered. Number with the number, the heading would be there. Here with the number like this. 3.1, 3.2 ඒ වගේ. එහෙම මොනවද ඔයාට එහෙම get කරන්න පුළුවන්. Casual, centered, lined text if you wanted to have lined headings. Okay, so you are the one who is going to select how you wanted to have your text and the headings and all. The colors also will be selected by you. Okay, that is also you are the one who is going to select in what color the text has to be, the border has to be, the background color has to be, everything is going to be selected, chosen by you. The theme will be deciding how the package, all the entire documentation is going to give you the document theme. Okay, how it's going to be කියන එක යා තමයි theme කියන්නේ. දැන් අපේ phone එකේ theme එකක් apply කරාම everything turn into that according to that theme, right? ඔයාගේ applications හැම එකක්ම icons හැම එකක්ම change වෙනවානේ. ඒ වගේ එකක් තමයි මේකත්. ඔයාගේ documentation එකටම කියලා ඔයා theme එකක් apply කරනවා. And when it comes to font කියන එක the same which we were using in the home. Then making ඔයාට පුළුවන් ඔයාගේ documentation එකේ heading 1 2s ඔක්කොම මොන font එකේද තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Arial එකේද. දැන් බලන්න මේක currently it's in sans serif thing here. When you change it into Arial, the entire text would change into Arial. Calibri. Okay, here it's changing. Office 2007 to 10. Office Calibri Light. If we select it as this here, see it's changing. So you can choose a font type from here. A font type එකක්, font family එකක් actually. Okay, Arial ද මොනවා වගේ එකක්ද කියන එක ඔයාලට මේකෙන් select කරගන්න පුළුවන්. So then that's all up to here. Theme and then the formatting, color changing and then font. Up to this, is it clear? මෙතන වෙනකන් තේරුණාද?
Yes, miss.
Everyone? Oh,
Yes, miss.
okay, fine. Then paragraph spacing එක බලමු. Okay, so I'll give you a homework, then you can do it and come, right? So under the paragraph spacing, you will be having like spacing in between the paragraphs. How you wanted to have the spacing, they have given with some example itself. Line spacing එකක් වගේම තමයි නේද? It's same as line spacing. Yeah, tight, open, relaxed, double spacing. Spacing means you are having spacing in between the lines, or else the paragraph will have a space in between the lines. Okay, so that is what this paragraph spacing කියන එක ඔයාට මේකෙන් කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. එම නැත්තම් that's why I told you they under the in word you are having the same thing but in some other like several ways. Okay, එකම දේ කියන්නේ එකම දේ තමයි but they have given it in some like several ways. Okay, here you select the paragraph and here also you can do the same. You can increase the spacing in between the lines. The same design also you will be having the same paragraph spacing like this. Am I clear? Line paragraph spacing එක. ඒත් එක්කම තියෙනවා effects. So effects එක ඔයා apply කරාම to the in your documentation you might be having like what this smart arts and charts and all නේ. එතකොට බලන්න දැනට මේක normally තියෙනවා. But when you go to the effect and try to change an effect from here, these smart arts also those will change into that particular effect. Okay, බලන්න අපි මේකෙන් මොනාර එකක් change කරා නම් the smart arts and everything will be changed according to that. Select. The same thing they have given it in some other like here glossy. Is it possible? Is it visible? Yeah, you'll be able to change it through here. Okay, but the same thing, isn't it? The same thing was there when we were learning shapes itself. It was there under the formatting. You can do the same over here as well. Maybe that apply shadows apply karana pulang, top shadow, glossy. These formats, these effects can be applied through this. What just happened? Why is that? Wait. But close me. Responding. Right? එතකොට design එකේ that's there. And then watermark එක. හරිද? Watermark is something where it is really helpful when it comes to organizations and other stuffs. Like even though when you are trying to download some pictures from some websites, okay, so that pictures contains watermarks. Have you seen? Have you noticed? Even you might have experienced it. සමහර විට ඔයා ඩවුන්ලෝඩ් කරන්න යන ඉමේජ් එකේ watermark එකක් විදිහට තියෙනවා. ඒ හින්දා අර ඉමේජ් එක පාවිච්චි කරන්න බෑ in some other places නේද? So watermark එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ you are trying to tell that this is belong to us කියන එක. This documentation cannot be copied or this cannot be taken from others. Okay, so assume that Gatwick එකේදී documentation එකක් දැන් ඔයාලගේ assignment එකට අපි Gatwick college assignment කියලා මේ වගේ watermark එකක් දැම්මොතින් other institutes cannot copy that. Okay, if not they might can get it and they also can publish the same assignment නේ. So ඒ හින්දා අපිට මේ වගේ watermark එකක් එඩ් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. So confidential 1, 2, 3, 4 ඒ වගේ types දීලා තියෙනවා මෙතන. Okay, do not copy confidential 1, 2 කියලා එහෙම දීලා තියෙනවා. And then more watermark offline එකට ගියා office එකට ගියාම you can get some other office watermarks as well. For an example, do not copy කියන එක එඩ් කරා නම් you will be able to see here do not copy has been added into your document. Okay, so here it's there. But on top of this you can type whatever you want. Okay, but do not copy, draft, sample, everything has been given as soon as possible. Urgent. Okay, so here urgent කියලා දාලා මේක fill කරලා දෙන්න කියලා දෙන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, something like that. Custom watermark ඒක තමයි අපි බලන්න ඕනේ. Custom watermark එකට ගියාම now you wanted to add your own custom watermark නම් ඔයාට පුළුවන් මෙතන බලන්න no watermark නම් there won't be any watermark. Picture watermark නම් picture එකක්. Okay, watermark එකට picture එකක් insert කරන්න පුළුවන් here like this. Now I'll go to offline and we'll select an image from the computer and you can insert that image as the watermark into your documentation. Image එකක්. හරි? image එකක් මම select කරන්නම්කෝ. Let me select this image. We'll insert. Okay. So that's going to be here. Can you see? The image has been added as a watermark. Yeah. Is it clear? මේ බලන්න. Watermark එකක් විදියට add වෙනවා. හරි image එකක්. ඔයාලට ඕනේ නම් image එකක් insert කරන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙමත් නැත්නම් custom watermark එකට ගිහින් image එකක් නැතුව text watermark එකක් add කරන්න ඕන කියලා හිතනවා කියලා කියමු. Then you have to select the text watermark. விளங்கிச்சா? நீங்க அப்ப text watermark தான் select பண்ணுவீங்க. Picture watermarkயோ இல்லாட்டி no watermarkயோ இல்ல watermark நோன்னு சொன்னா ஒரு watermarkம் இருக்காது. Picture watermarkனு சொன்னா ஒரு photo ஒன்றை வந்து உங்களுக்கு பின்னுக்கால watermark அன்மே add பண்ணிக்கலாம். And then text watermark කියලා කියන්නේ you will be typing something to insert it into the documentation. That's going to be your text. Okay? So here in which language you're going to type, that also can be Indian, Tamil or Arabic or whatever you want. Okay, so that can be selected. And then the text, that you're going to display. So if I am typing like Gatwick college කියලා මෙතන type කරන්න. ඒ වගේම font in what type you have to have size auto, let's keep it as auto. Color, yeah, automatically the color has been selected. Even you can select a color as well. Light colors තමයි usually අපි select කරන්නේ. For example, we'll select a dark color for now, okay? මේ color එකේ මට watermark එකක් ඕනේ කියලා. ඒ වගේම layout කොහමද horizontal ද නැත්නම් diagonal ද තියෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා අහනවා. We'll keep it as diagonal and we'll apply. Okay. Something like this. Is it clear? Now, even though if you have some other insert blank page again, even though if you insert some other pages, in all the pages you will be having that. Yeah. It's going to be in all the pages. Am I clear? Make a තේරුණාද? Waterline එක insert කරන එක. So all are under where? You are having theme and then formatting and then colors, font, paragraph spacing, effects, and then you are having watermark, everything under the design ribbon tab. Okay. So page colors. Now, in some cases, in some situations, you might have received these flyer designs. Okay. Abhi sale ekak tiyenawa in yellow color paper or else in pink color paper. So you might have wondered maybe sometimes in those colors how we can come up with these colors of like even though some documents can be created. Okay. And one particular color, how to come up with the now currently the background color is in white. Assume that you wanted to have it in black color or some other color. That can be done using the page color. Okay. So page color you will be able to select a color. Here. If you select it as black, then the page is going to be in black color. Page color is going to be in black color. If you are about to select some other color like green or yellow, whatever the color that you wish, you can select it through here. Okay, ඔයාට ඕන color එකක් ඔයාට select කරගන්න පුළුවන් through the background color. මේ විදිහට තියෙයි. Is it clear? බලන්න මේක watermark එක. ඒත් එක්කම you are having the red color background paper. You can type on top of this. So when you are typing, it's going to be something like this. Okay, so you can insert images, you can do whatever you wish. I'll say, but the thing is, you are just changing the background color. That's it. Background color එක විතරක් තමයි ඔයා change කරන්නේ. වෙන මොකුත් නෙවෙයි. මෙතන ඔයා background color එක change කරලා ඔයා නිකන් text එකක් type කරනවා. හරි? එතකොට මේක තේරුණානේ? no color දුන්නා නම් there won't be any colors. More color එකට ගියාම you will be able to select some other colors as well. Okay? You can select a color from this more colors option. එහෙමත් නැත්නම් fill කරන්න effect එකත් එක්ක කියලා දීලා තියෙනවා. Okay? That means you can use like gradient colors or else textures or patterns or pictures to fill the page. Gradient එකේ බලමු. මෙතන අහලා තියෙනවා one color ද two color ද නැත්නම් preset ද. So we'll just if you want you can select this thing, but here we'll just we'll select one color from here. One color තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Preset එකට ගියාම ගොඩාක් colors තියෙනවා නේද? Preset එක ගමු. Preset එකේ මේ color එක apply කරමු. Vertical ද shading කොහමද තියෙන්න ඕනේ? Horizontal the vertical the නැත්නම් diagonal the නැත්නම් diagonal down the from corners the නැත්නම් from center the. Okay, here like this. How you wanted to have the gradient color as the background of your documentation කියන එක. Okay, make it clear. Now you select it and then we'll have it as diagonal up like this. It's going to be something like this. Gradient fill එක. Page color fill effect එකට ගියාම now this is gradient. Texture එකට ගියාම you can fill the entire page with the texture as well. Assume that I wanted to fill the page with this texture, then select it and okay, press okay, then it would fill it with this. more fill effect, and we'll say wanted to fill it with this texture like this. Then making ඔයාට පුළුවන් card එකක් උනත් හදා ගන්න නේද? ඔයාට ඕන එකක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Something like this. Okay. So here they have given more textures as well. And then other texture you can download it from the internet, or else you can get it from online as well, like your computer as well. Okay. So now you know how to insert textures into the document as a background, isn't it? So that is one thing. Now we'll fill the background with patterns. Patterns also can be applied to the background. So if you are selecting this pattern, and also you can change the color. Color එක change කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. Okay, මොන වගේ color, the foreground color එක මොනවාද, background color එක මොනවාද කියන එකත් ඔයාලට මේකෙන් select කරලා apply කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Like this. This is pattern. Okay, we'll select the pattern and then we'll change the color as well of it. So this pattern, we'll change it into more color. That's going to be in white. Like this. Clear? Patterns apply කරන්න එහෙම. ඒ විදිහටම තියෙනවා fill එකට ගියාම pictures fill එක. So here you can simply select a picture from your computer or from the internet and set it as the background fill picture. So we can select an image. I'll select one image from here. Yeah. So like this. Am I clear now? On top of this, you can type. It's just has been filled. The background only will be filled with the picture. ඔයාට picture එකට උඩින් මොන වුණත් ඔයාට type කරන්න පුළුවන්. The background එකේ තමයි අර image එක තියෙන්නේ. තේරුණාද මේක? ළමයින්ට තේරුණාද මේක? හොඳට තේරුණාද? No color දුන්නාම nothing would be there. You can fill it with whatever you want. If you don't want to have anything, then no color එක දෙන්න. Then it won't fill with anything. You will be having the blank page. Watermark එකට ගිහින් remove watermark එක දෙන්න. Then the watermark also will be removed. Now let's go to the page border. Page border කියන්නේ මොනවද කියලා බලමු. Page border එකේ තියෙනවා පුතා border select කරන්න පුළුවන්. Then currently now it is under the none. And none means there is no any border. Box border, shadow border, 3D border, custom borders can be applied. So all these are borders. So box border එක apply කරා නම් here ඔයාට මෙතන බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් preview එක කොහොම තියෙයිද කියලා. You will be having a border like this. Shadow border, something like this. 3D border, something like this. Okay. And you can select the style as well. How you wanted to have the border. Okay. 3 lines like styles. Here they have given many styles over here. You can select the style from here. ඕන style එකක් select කරන්න පුළුවන්. Color එක. Okay. In what color you wanted to have the border. That also can be selected. And then the size of the border. Okay. We'll keep it as 3pt. And then press OK. Then you will be able to have the border like this. Okay. Only the one page name එක add කරලා තියෙන්නේ. So we'll go to the border again. Page border එකට ගියන්න. And then let's go to the box border. I will select a border like this. Automatic color. I will select the color from here. All document. Yeah. To a particular section, then නැත්නම් all document. To the all document, apply. So here, something like this. Page border, shading, you can shade it with the color. Okay, you can select a color. Style shading color, so from, it's like a gradient shading, right? So if not, you can use a pattern as well. How you wanted to have the border, okay? As a pattern or else as a shading. Okay, what making shading එකක් add කරන්නත් පුළුවන් ඕනේ නම් 45% shading එකක් වුණාත් ඔයාට add කරන්න පුළුවන්. To this. Now let's see shadow borders. Okay, one border at a time. Now since we have added this box border, that's all. So you can change the border style from here as well, and then you can apply a border. Now is everything is clear under the designing tab? Theme, the formatting of the document, color changing, the font change, the paragraph spacing, effects applying, watermark, background color, and the page border. Is everything is clear? Okay. So now let's get back to the layout tab. Layout tab එකට ගියාම පුතා ළමයින් මේකේ තියෙන්නේ ඔයාගේ documentation කොහොමද ඔයා sizings ඒ දේවල් කොහොමද කරගන්නේ කියන එක. හරිද? So it's like I'll zoom in the documentation. So now we are having this since we added that box border means to the border. So this is just the other border, 3D border, right? So it is being applied to the text area. So if you have typed something inside this, that's going to be applied. I'll remove it and we'll go to the design. None. So we'll go to the layout. Layout කියලා කියන්නේ පුතා then මම ඔයාලට example එකක් විදිහට කියන්නම්. Assume that there is a table. Okay, මේ වගේ table එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා කියන්න. හිතා ගන්න. දැන් මේ table එකේ උඩින් හිතා ගන්න apple එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා. Okay, assume that there is a apple on top of the table. So the gap in between the apple and the border of the table, okay, the top border, okay, the right border, ඒකට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ margins කියලා. හරිද? Margin එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ to the border here. So here there is a gap in between the left side and the apple. Okay, the top and the apple has a border, the gap, isn't it? The border has a gap. So here these gaps. So මේකට අපි කියනවා left margin, top margin, right margin, bottom margin කියලා කියනවා. So margins means the gap in between the border and the object. Clear? ඒකට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ margin කියලා. එතකොට ඔයා මේ layout එකට ආවම මේ මොනවද කරන්න යන්නේ නම් in the layout. So you are having something called margins. Margins එකට ගියාම normal margin ඒ කියන්නේ the text ඔයාගේ මේ page එකේ තියෙන text එකටත් මේ page board එකටත් තියෙන margin එක උඩ කීයද තියෙන්න ඕනේ, left side එක කීයද තියෙන්න ඕනේ, right එක කීයද තියෙන්න ඕනේ, bottom how much it should be. That's how this is going to be applied. So we'll get some text from the internet. Okay, some samples text from the internet. I'm making copy කරලා ගන්න since we don't have much time to code everything. Okay, I copied it. We'll paste it. Okay. We are having a paragraph now. Then ඔයා margins එකට ගියාම normal margin එක බලන්න මේ top එක කීයද තියෙන්නේ, bottom එකේ කීයද, left එකේ කීයද, right එකේ. So this is what has been already applied to our documentation. So there won't be any changes. Normal එකනේ තියෙන්නේ ඉඳ මොකද වෙන්නේ. Narrow එකට ගියාම it's 0.5 it's in all the sides. So if you apply narrow margin into your documentation, then here you will be having a small gap in between the documentation border and the text. තේරුණාද මේක? normal එකට ගියාම it is like this. Narrow එකට ගියාම it's like this. And then here moderate wide එකට ගියාම it's really small like this. Mirrored office 2030 default custom margin එකට ගියාම ඔයාට පුළුවන් ඔයාට ඕන විදිහට top කීයද තියෙනෝනේ. top එකට 5 කියලා දුන්නා කියලා කියමුකෝ. then left එකේ කීයද තියෙනෝනේ. okay, left එකේ 2 it's okay, bottom is okay. Here now if you just press okay, here top එකෙන් 5 pt gap එකක් add වෙලා තියෙනවා. okay, so margin normal, let's keep it as normal. custom නෙවෙයි normal. So again custom එකට ගියාම අපි කියමු top එකේ let's keep it as 0.2 left එකේ තියමු අපි 2 නැත්නම් 3 තියමු. Okay 3 then right side එකේ 2 something like this. So you are deciding how much gap should be there in between the border and the text in your documentation. Margins තේරුණාද මේකෙන්? margin apply කරන එක. Okay, margin එකේ ඔයාට ඕන විදිහට margins apply කරන්න පුළුවන්. Maybe sometimes when you are working on a documentation, your lecturers itself they might ask you to have this margin. Okay, left side margin මේකක් තියන්න මේ විදිහට තියෙන්න ඕනේ, bottom top එක මෙහෙම තියෙන්න ඕනේ. They would give a value and then they would ask you to apply that margin position. Okay, so that is one thing. And orientation කියලා කියන්නේ portrait ද නැත්නම් landscape ද කියන එක එච්චරයි තියෙන්නේ. landscape කියන්නේ දන්නවනේ drawing book එකක් වගේ නේද? So it's like this. Orientation එකේ තියෙන්න ඕනේද? Then you will be having your page like this in this way, orientation way. Sorry, the horizontal. If you keep it as if you change the orientation into portrait, it would turn into something like this, portrait horizontal දන්නවනේ එක landscape portrait அது தெரியுமா? landscape portrait ன்னு சொல்றது தெரியுமா?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, right? Okay, well done. And then the size of the document. So size එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ now when you are trying to take print out of these documentations puta, that has to be in a particular size. They would ask you to what kind of a size we have to they have to give the output. like print එක ගන්න කලින් එයාලා අහනව නේද මොන වගේ size එකේද ඔයාට ඕනේ මේ print out එක කියලා එහෙනම් அப்படி கேட்பாங்க தானே so அது இந்த மாதிரி தான் கேட்பாங்க அவங்க இந்த sizingல போய்ட்டு மாத்திடுவாங்க so by default it is in the letter sizing so ඔයාලට තියෙනවා මෙතන බලන්න legal like A3 A4 A5 sizing B4 sizings මේ වගේ sizes paper sizes has been given so most of the time A4 size එක තමයි අපි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ නේද එතකොට A4 size එක select කරාම it would turn into something like this A3 size එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ it's larger than the A4 size, right? Something like this. Okay, so when we are taking it as a printout, it would be really large. Okay, then making more paper size එකට යන්න පුළුවන්. Here you can give the width and the height. අහලම උයරම් நீங்களே கொடுக்கலாம். මෙතනින් ඔයාටම දෙන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, so here මෙතනින් ඔයාට select කරන්න පුළුවන් එක්ක එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ඔයාට මෙතනින් change කරන්න පුළුවන් into the value like how you wanted to have when you are getting it as a printout. Okay, so here in this itself, see print option කියලා එකක් දීලා තියෙනවනේ. That is because we are giving this width and height just to get a printout. If not, no point of having that width, isn't it? Printout එක ගන්නව නම් තමයි ඒ documentation එකට ඒ size එක දෙන්න ඕනේ නේද? නැත්නම් වැඩක් නැහැ. So printout එකට තමයි මේ print option එක තියෙන්නේ. Finally, that's all. And finally, we are having another option called column. So column is something where you would type a paragraph and then you can divide it into columns. 2 columns may have 2 and 3 columns. You can left to right, left side right to left. You can divide the paragraph into columns. Is this clear? Select the paragraph and turn the column numbers. Okay. You can just change the column numbers, then the paragraph will turn into 2 or 3 columns. Okay, so layout එකට margin එක set up කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Orientation එක කොහොමද තියෙන්න ඕනේ කියන එක ඔයාලට එකෙන් select කරලා apply කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Size එක. Okay, so the size of the document paper, how much it should be කියන එක ඔයාලට select කරන්න පුළුවන්. And then columns කීයක්ද තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Okay, 2 ද 3 ද නැත්නම් right side එකේ ටිකක් ඒ වගේම left side එකේ වැඩියෙන් left side එකේ ටිකක් right side එකේ වැඩියෙන් ඒ වගේ තියෙන්න ඕනේද more columns option එකට ගියාම you will be able to select and then choose the number of columns and the width and height spacing and you will be able to do it by your own customized columns මේක හරිනේ கஸ்டமைஸ் காலம் ஹதன்னா පුළුවන්. உங்களுக்கே வந்து ஒரு கஸ்டமைஸ் பண்ணின காலம் வந்து செஞ்சு கொள்ளலாம். எத்தனை காலம் ஈக்கணும், எத்தனை டெக்ஸ்ட் எவ்வளோ, இதுல வந்து ஸ்பேஸ் ஒரு காலமுக்கும் இன்னொரு காலமுக்கும் இடையிலான ஸ்பேஸ் எவ்வளோ ஈக்கணும், இந்த மாதிரியான விஷயங்கள் உங்களுக்கு இதுல போயிட்டு செஞ்சு கொள்ளலாம். ஓகே, ஐ ஹோப் இட் இஸ் கிளியர். columns කියන එක දැන් තේරුණා වෙන්නේ නැති නේද? Then up to the column section now you have the idea. Shall I give you the homework or should I teach you other stuffs as well? මේකත් කියලා දීලා ඒකටත් එක්කම මේක නම් already study කරලා තියෙන දේවල් තමයි. Okay, we'll keep up to here. Okay, so in the next class we'll learn all these stuff. අද මම ඔයාලට කියලා දෙන්නම්. Okay, මේක ටක් ගාලා කියලා දෙන්න ලොකු දෙයක් නෙවෙයි මේක. breaks කියලා කියන දේ like page break like page එක break කරන්න ඕනේ නම් we learned it in the insert, right? Page break කියලා එකක්. So the same thing has been given in the layout as well. break එකේ page එකක් break කරන්නත් පුළුවන්, column එකක් break කරන්න පුළුවන්, text එකක් wrapping කරලා ඒකත් wrap කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම next page එකට break කරන්න, continuously break කරන්න, even page breaking, like things you can break. So if you wanted to break this, no, ඔයාට ඕනේ කියලා කියමුකෝ මේ මෙතන ඉඳලා මේක වෙනකන් අනිත් column එකට එන්න ඕනේ කියලා. You wanted to have it in the next column. You wanted to break it, then just break it here. It would come into this from there, from the place where you wanted. Now you wanted to have it from here in this column. Then go here, break, column break here. That comes over here. Understood? Into the next column. So something like that. තේරුණාද? column breaking, page breaking කියන එක මොනවද කියලා break කරනවා. You can break it into 2 or 3. Okay, just break it. Then line numbers කියලා කියන්නේ it's like where you can give numbers to the line. line number එකක් continuous number මේ වගේ එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. 1 2 3 4 5 6 කියලා all the text lines will have a number. Each line will have a number. Simple as that. Okay, so continuous number නම් entire page එකේ 1000 words තියෙනවා කියලා 1000 lines තියෙනවා කියලා කියමුකෝ. So 1000 වෙනකන් ඒක ඇඩ් වෙනවා. එහෙමත් නැත්නම් restart each page කියලා දුන්නාම each page කීයද numbers තියෙන්නේ. So in this page this much of line are there. In the second page the line number is this. එහෙම කියලා separately අපිට line numbers දෙන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, ඒක තමයි line numbers කියලා කියන්නේ. Hypertension, automate manual, this is not needed. Indent එක කිව්වම indent එක it was there in the home tab. Can you remember indent? Increase indent, decrease indent එක කියලා දුන්නා. The same again is there in the layout tab itself. Indents means whether you wanted to increase the indent in between the margin of the border of the layer and the text. Okay, see. So if you wanted to increase left indent, so what you do, go here and type a value. මෙතන ඔයා 2 කියලා type කරා කියලා කියමුකෝ. Then you'll be having an indent. Yeah, like this. Right indent එක 3 කියලා type කරමුකෝ. Then you'll be having indent here. It's, since both are 2 and 3, it's like this. So if you turn into something like this, then indent එක වැඩි වෙනවා. Spacing means spacing in between two paragraphs. Okay, we'll increase it into up to 3 because 3 is too much. 0 මතියමු. දැන් බලන්න, you wanted to have spacing before and after. Okay, ඒ කියන්නේ මේ paragraph එකටත් මේකටත් තියෙන space එක වැඩි කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා කියමුකෝ. Before එකට ඔයා මේ විදිහට increase කරා නම් here උඩ space එක වැඩි වෙනවා. After එක වැඩි කරා කියලා කියමුකෝ යටින්. Okay, so if you increase this, it would go up. The spacing in between the paragraphs. So that is what is there. And position, wrap text, all things are same, which we learned back again when we were learning insert and other stuff. Align කියලා කියන්නේ align page එකේ left එකේ එන්න ඕනේද center එකේ එන්න ඕනේද alignment මේකත් අපි ඉගෙන ගත්තා. So again all the things are repeating, same things are being repeated again and again. So these are there in the home tab. So everything the same. So ඔයාලට making අලුතින් ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේවල් මේක තමයි. Margin, orientation, size and to repeat it again and again. So please remember these things. Layout එක ඔයාට ඕනේ නම් position එක image එකක් තියනවා කියලා කියමුකෝ. So if it is really hard for you to change the position through the additional tab, then what you can do, go to the layout and then change the position. okay මෙතනත් ඒකම දීලා තිනවා ආට ඕනේ නම් මේකෙන් ගිහින් arrange කරගන්න පුළුවන් දැන් ඔයාලට දෙන homework එක තමයි I'll give you the homework give me a second is there is any problem like doubts or anything කාට හරි එහෙම doubts තියනවද තියනවා නම් අහන්න හරි you having any doubts please ask me task 2 එක නෑනේ wait I'll give you a homework okay fine so this is the homework can you see the screen you have to have a cover page where it will have the year okay year of the current year would be there then you have to add the text over here ඔයාට පුළුවන් MS Office task කියලා මොනාර එකක් එහෙම දාන්න පුළුවන් and then the college name and the author's name has to be added and you have to have header MS කියලා මෙතන බලන්න Microsoft Office කියලා දාන්න පුළුවන් මොනාර එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන් ඒ වගේ and story time see when I am selecting the story time it has been it is saying that it is heading 1 ඒ වගේම the tortoise and the hare කියන මේක select කරාම you will be able to see the heading is second isn't it it's 2 but I have applied some styles as well මේකට style එකක් apply කරලා තියෙනවා from where from these text effects and you have to have you have to type the same thing okay I'll give you the document you type all the things okay type everything and then even in the paragraphs I have bold some text underlined some text I have changed turned some text into capitals and I have applied colors into some text are in italic some text has been highlighted so you have to consider about all the things as well and there's a note the font size should be in 12 pt and then apply heading styles for both the titles of the story and the heading and line and the paragraph spacing should be 1.5 okay so spacing එක ඒකත් කරන්න මේක note එකක් මේක මං දීලා තියෙන note එක මේක නම් ඕනේ but මේකෙන් මං ඔයාලට කියලා තියලා තිනවා font size එක කීයද මොනවාද කියන එක ඒ වගේම මෙතන බලන්න details දීලා තියෙනවා okay insert below data into the table and table border had to be all bordered filled with green color all border මං දීලා තියෙන ඕනේ green color එකේ okay so the table has to be created and above designed table has to be converted into chart with all the same information then මේ table එක දැන් table එකක් ඔයාලා හදනවනේ මේ table එකම chart එකකට convert කරන්න ඕනේ you have to convert the datas into a chart as well දෙකම තියෙන්න ඕනේ ඒ වගේම මේ වගේ shape එකක් with the gradient color blue with white and border color with blue hello world with the this text okay that art word art එක මෙහෙම තියෙන්න ඕනේ and then footer you are having a footer as well and then insert a smart art for the below shown butterfly life cycle okay so me life cycle එකට smart art එකක් ඔයාලට මම කියලා මේක කියලා දීලා තියෙනවානේ I have taught you smart arts as well right so you have to use a smart art to show the life cycle of a butterfly the document theme should be changed into integral theme මේ මම අද කියලා දුන්න දේ theme එක integral එකේ තියෙන්න ඕනෙලු and the border has to be 3 pt has to be applied to the entire documentation border has to be applied its same and then the color the background color has to be in sky blue background color okay so with sky blue background color and the documentation should have the table of content and table of figures as well okay oya table of content table of figures make on then ඔයාලට මේක නම් ඕනේ okay so because still we didn't learn anything mainly the documentation should cover all the requirements That means you have to cover all my requirements. All the requirements has to be covered. Like it has to be fulfilled. Okay, මගේ මං කියපු දේවල් ඔක්කොම කරලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. So இது விளங்கிச்சா உங்களுக்கு இப்ப இந்த documentation எப்படி இண்டு சொல்லி? Can you do this? Shall I just keep it? Then you can take screenshot of it. Okay. So the first page should be this. Okay. Screenshot අරගන්න. මේක තමයි first page එක. මේ text එකම තමයි ඔයාලා type කරන්නත් ඕනේ. Story should be the same. Once upon a time there was this and everything has to be same. Everything, the same output has to be come. Okay. Same color, same cover, same everything. Take a screenshot of or else a picture. Hurry there. Shall I scroll down? These are the two other things. Make a screenshot එකක් කරගන්න. Next class you have to complete everything. Okay, shall I zoom in a little bit? So this is the first task, okay? This is the second task. So when I am zooming it out, it's being like this. ඔයාලට zoom කරලා බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් නේ image එක. Can't you do that? Because zoom in karama, I won't be able to show you the entire page. So that is why I'm keeping like this. You zoom in the picture and see the details. Okay. Somehow it's going to be visible, right? You can zoom in the image and check the text and everything, right? I want you to type everything. Okay. Now here, these details has to be converted transferred into a table, and that has to be converted into a chart as well. ඔයාලගේ එකේ chart එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. හරි? ඒ වගේම මේ shape එකත් set කරගෙන එන්න. No, I will not send the PDF because you have to type everything by your own. That's why I'm asking you to take picture. Pictures ma ganna. එතකොට ඔයාලා බලලා මේක type කරන්න ඕනේ. Because when it comes to word, you have to type more, okay? More and more typing, more will help you more. So sometimes if I give it to you, you can copy and paste it and you just can do it. I don't want to do that. Okay. Want the exact same data and everything should be the same. But I want you, everything has to be same. Science, commerce, history, මේ වගේ හැම දෙයක්ම same thing has to be there. Requirement එක fulfill. නැත්තම් මම මේකට marks එකක් දානවා වෙනම. It's like a mid test එකක් වගේ හරි. Any other doubts තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න පුළුවන්. If not, we can continue on the next class. Yeah, I'll show this topic. So this is the second page. Here you have to add this text as underlines and everything as well. Highlight text. Elephant nang elephant ma tamai color තියෙන්න ඕනේ. හරි? This is the design. Same thing has to come as same output. Finally, this is the life cycle. This has to be converted into a smart art. Not image, not needed. Image is not needed. Only the what we say, image also can be inserted. Try to do that. Adu senjingada nallam. We'll see who knows to insert images as well into the smart art. If not, just insert only the text and come. Okay. Okay, guys, then.
Miss, can you show the story?
This is the story.
Okay, Miss.
You have to type everything. Okay, the same output has to be there. Background color, everything has to be same. Then okay, fine. Then that's all for today. Then we can wind up the session. We'll meet up in the next class. Do the homework. Okay. Bye, guys.
Madam, excuse me, madam.
Yes, Puta.
ஒரு நம்பர் எடுக்கணுமா மேடம்? கான்டாக்ட் நம்பர்.
Contact number. ये Puta. எதுக்கு வேணும்? எதுவும் doubts
மேடம் டவுட்ஸ் இருக்கு மேடம். ஒரு கோர்ஸ் ஒன்று ஃபாலோ பண்றதுக்கு இருக்கு. அதை பத்தி கொஞ்சம் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றது. சாஃப்ட்வேர் இன்ஜினியரிங் கோர்ஸ்.
சாஃப்ட்வேர் இன்ஜினியரிங் கோர்ஸ் வந்து இங்க கெட்விக்லயா?
இல்ல மேடம், பிரைவேட்டா இல்ல மேடம்.
ஓகே, நான் உங்களுக்கு தாரேன். உங்களோட பேர் என்னடியா?
டிலானி.
டிலானி. எனக்கு ஒரு மெசேஜ் ஒன்று போட்டீங்களா? இன்னைக்கு மெசேஜ் ஒன்று போடுங்களேன். நான் பென் நம்பர் தரேன். Okay, just see. This is the number, yeah. Okay then. We'll wind up
Okay,
the
madam.
session.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay then. Welcome, ma'am. Okay, we'll meet up in the next class then. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Miss.
Welcome.
Bye.